Hello, hello. Good morning. I think my light is so bright. Let me just fix here a little bit. Hello, everyone. Let me just try. My light is so bright. Okay. Hang on a minute, Lizzie. Girl, just a second. Okay, I need to fix my light because I think it's so bright. So, let me see. It's probably better. So, guys, welcome. Welcome everyone. So so that it's not gonna be so bright in my face. So sorry about that, guys. So welcome. My Lizzie wanted hairs, my dog too. So guys, show hang on a second. So everyone, I know this is kind of a little bit of a moving around here, shaking and everything else, but we'll see. Hang on. I am trying to see what's going on here. I was just gonna talk about guys about my trip or my travel from the Philippines. So I thought I'm going to do live. Let me see. So let's see. Hang on. All right. Hello everyone. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just talking to myself. I'm talking to the my friends too. So let me see. Okay. Hello. Welcome everyone. I guess it's a little bit on the there must be something wrong with my with my setting. I wonder why it's been kind of like this. So, I'm going to wait till um some of you guys can. Hey, I have a viewer already. Welcome. So if you guys can see or make a comment before I start talking about or discussing about my trip to the Philippines. So if you can just give me a message. So all right. Say hello to everyone. I am a little bit on the let me see. Okay. So I'm just okay. Like I'm just doing okay. It's kind of too early. Of course, it's early here in America in Indiana. Oh, thank you. So, tell me, guys, if you can comment or you can. Oh my goodness! If that means if I cannot see any comment right now, that means I have some kind of problem with my chat. Oh, okay. Hey, X now. At least finally, at least I know that somebody would be able to make a comment and things like that. And my hello. Thanks for coming. Anyway, I was just saying that this is like too early in Evansville, Indiana, and I just, of course, it's like 6 o'clock. I'm having my coffee. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that shout out to you, X. No. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I just got for some of you guys that have probably seen my video, my vlogs also about my Philippine trip and and one of the reason why my I guess my I guess my internet is kind of slow, huh? So anyway, one of my bag luggage was kind of like I thought I it was lost, because when we got to the airport here in town, I did not see it. I did not see any at all. Well, not any at all. I only have I have four luggages. We have, I should say, rephrase. We have four luggages, and I only have three luggages. So I was thinking, oh, it's got lost. So we kind of fill out of a delayed or lost baggage. And so I forgot, or I should say, I didn't realize that, because of the customs, it has to be cleared and everything. So anyway, I got it done. So I was like, okay, I got everything. But of course, the thing also is that when it's like, what's that, 2 days or a day or two after we left the Philippines and come back home here in United States, my hometown, there was a heavy rain or and strong winds in my hometown, and you guys probably was able to see it on my vlogs as well. There was a flooding. So my brother's house was flooded. I think he said something to the effect that up to the knee. That's how high the water is, because heavy rain and then a high tide, and even the river is swollen. So it's kind of like all that factors make it worst, in so many ways. So that's what happened. The boulevard and the prologue where we go strolling so many times, it ended up like a washout. If I have to guess, if it was here in United States, then the government would kind of declare it as a state of emergency. But I don't know about the prologue, or in the Philippines how they do that. If they uh, the flooding and things like that, if it's even worth declaring it as a state of emergency in the city. So I didn't ask so many questions, because I was just like, I'm so tired. All I can think is like, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm ready to go, to rest up. How you guys probably heard of this saying that you need a vacation after a vacation. That's what I feel like. But anyway, since we were there in the Philippines for quite some time, so when I get back here, I only have 1 day off, and then I go back to work. So, it's part of the things that we need to, I mean, I need to do to kind of like catch up. You spend some money. And at that time also, our plane ticket at that time, oh, my nose is running. Let me just get something, guys. Just hold on for just a second. Oh, yeah. So, so anyway, at that time too, December, the tickets are so expensive. So we ended up paying so much for my ticket, but it's worth it, because the main reason of my visit anyway, it's part of attending the wedding of my niece, my well, first of all, of my niece, and then it ended up how we're having two weddings. So it kind of turns out good, and I was able to attend the weddings of my two nieces, which is so great. So also, in all in all, we really have a good time. Me and my daughter, I call her my daughter. Aside from my two daughters, dogs here with me, I call her my daughter. But she's a daughter of a friend, so I just like, she's so young. She's like 19. Well, actually, she turned 19 like the day we come back we come back to America. So, it's kind of like, well, you might as well be my daughter. So I call her my daughter the whole time, and even now I still call her daughter. And she goes, "Hello, mother." So anyway, all in all, we had a good time, especially Ellie. She has a good time. I mean. My friends are just like observing her, and they have make a comment like she is just so full of energy, and she exudes joy and happiness. So I was like, that's kind of good, good observation. That means she has a good time. So I had a good time too. But the only thing is, every single day that we were in the Philippines, it's rain every day. The good thing is it rains at night, so when we get up in the morning, by the time it's kind of like 10 o'clock, the rain lit up, so we can do a little bit of things here and there, but not a whole lot, for the reason that rain and things like that. But I guess I should say the climax, not the climax. I mean, like, even, I mean, it rains every day while we were here, we were in the Philippines, and then after that, it's kind of like I said, 2 days after we left, it's just the rain just poured down, and everything. So like I said, my brother's house, the water gets into their house up to the knee, and even to the neighborhood. Excuse me. And so, mm, in my niece's apartment also, they have, I show that also in the video, it's like all over the place, the rain. And even in dirty size payag where we were staying, um there was like only there's I mean, the back part of it is flooded as well. It was the rice field on the back, but then it actually, when we were there, I first got there, the rice field in the back, it's like up to the knee high is the rice already. Well, the growth of the rice. But then when my sister showed me the video of the back of our payag, it was like you cannot even see the rice anymore. So that's how deep the water was. But at least on the it did not get into the payag, or my village's payag. So that's one good thing about that, that they were not affected as bad, although a lot of people were being evacuated to a higher grounds because of the river. And so that's pretty much what is happening then. So now, um being back here, oh, my nose is running. I'm sorry, guys, but let me say, I have to get some paper here. Paper. Huh? Listen to me. I have to get some paper. I have to get some Kleenex, because my now I have to take you with me. I have to get some Kleenex because my nose is running. So here we go. And you guys, if you have any questions at all, or like, it's just like a discussion type of thing. So if you have some questions about my travel, about the of course my city, and of course you guys probably have seen of my video about you know those areas where I grew up, which I miss a lot. Those little cottages. It's okay, Lizzie. Those little cottages. Excuse me. Hello, hello. I'm sorry, guys. So those little cottages that that I did a video about. It's really kind of I miss this part, and it's nice. It's neat. So, oh, and also that the resort is local resort, but it is so gorgeous, guys. So the Philippines is kind of like, you have this stop it. You have this you have it's always like that. I'm sure everybody knows of it, that you have some kind of like area that people, like in my payag, is so, how do you call that? Well, there's no words really to sugarcoat it. There are some areas that there's poor, and there are areas that are rich. So but nevertheless, our country is third world country anyway, but we're used to that, right? So we're happy of what we have and what we are growing up, and still the same. But anyway, I guess the reason I was saying that is because there is a nice places like that resort, the Crack Beach Resort. It was so nice. It was so nice, guys. So with that said, so if you have questions about that, feel free to ask, just message me. And so with that said, the main reason also of my today's live, the main reason I was gonna show you guys, I really felt pampered, because when an OFW, or like us, going back home in the Philippines, we always bring pasalubong, right? So I did not bring a whole lot of pasalubong traveling. Well, I think I didn't, but obviously it seems like I did, because I ended up paying extra weight from Manila to my hometown. But it's just part of that, I would say. But anyway, I did not bring a whole lot. I have some, but not a whole lot, for the reason that I sent like seven balikbayan box way back in August. Yeah, way back in August. And so I was thinking that I should be able to get, well, the box when I get there or before I get there. Well, obviously, guys, I did not get the balikbayan box till like a week after we get there. But it turns out good, right? It turns out all right. So anyway, yeah, I have a pasalubong for family and friends and all that. And so I did not expect, guys. I had I have a pasalubong also from my best friend in the Philippines. And look, this is what she gave me. Like, you guys have seen my vlog about that Okada, the taste of Japan. So anyway, she's the one who was kind of like, she picked us up from the airport, and then we went to Okada. Babes, shout out to you, babes. So anyway, this is the bag that she sent me, and she said, just put it in your luggage. So I did put it in my luggage, and then I was like, I am going to unbox this on live, so because, like I said, we always kind of give present or pasalobong to our friends or family in the Philippines, but I did not expect to have pasalobong from friends and family also. So let's uh, well, actually, this is just one. I'm gonna do that in a little bit here, but let me just start by saying too that I have a pasalobong also from one of my niece. I don't know if you guys can see; it's so blurred, but it's a little box. So I have a pasalobong from one of my niece also, and then when I said I was feeling pampered because one of my niece that lives she's I think well, you probably have seen one of my vlogs also with that she has a little boy, very cute, uh great, what is it now, it's great niece or apo, um that little boy is my niece's son, so I don't know how you call it, apo. I don't know. It's not directly Apo, but it's my niece's son. So I don't know how you call it, guys. You guys tell me, how do you call that? But anyway, she bought me a facial. Well, now I just remember that. Okay, let me just go. My brain is full of everything. But anyway, first, one of my niece, who is an esthetician, so she gave me a facial the week that we got there. So I was like, oh, that's the first time. Well, actually, that's the first time I had a facial in the Philippines. And then my first facial is here in United States, and it's kind of like, it's so expensive. So I was like, no, I can't do that. I can't splurge myself, to pay that much. I mean, that was then, about what, probably 15 years ago or so. So anyway, my niece, she gave me a facial, so it was so good, it was so relaxing, I enjoyed it. And so the following week, my other niece, they don't know, I mean, I my other niece did not know that I had a facial. And Shan, I think, well, the first facial I had is at Blanca Calinta or something like that. I don't know the name of the entity anymore, but that's what my first facial. And then the second week, my other niece, that's what she has a boy. Hi, hi, Inday Tisai. Hello, hello. Shout out to you, Inday Tisai. Thank you for coming. And so anyway, my other niece, she bought me a facial also, and I was like, well, it said something like RF, you know. And I was like, I've never had that before. And so that's why I was just felt so pampered. So I was like, okay. And then she was telling me that, there's a lot of things that can make ourselves, you know, hold, I guess what she's trying to say, or what I gather, is like, to hold, to kind of keep our age not be showing off on our face, like the wrinkles and things like that. So I was so happy about that, I was so thankful. I was like, and then I told her that, I said, I never had facial before. And then she says, oh, she gives it. So listen to me, I get excited. So she put like, okay, put add this on and add this that. I'm thinking, oh, that is so nice. But anyway, that place it's called Bell. I think that's Bell in the Polog. Excuse me. Now I'm coughing. But anyway, yeah, and like she said that I'm not supposed to see the result of it right away, but it would be like, and a long term effect, kind of not long term, but a few months. So it's like, okay, I'm good with that. So now that's that, and so that's my two facials already. That's I was so happy about that, and then one of my oh my goodness, I say I have so many. Uh, the more I talk about it, the more I remember. So that one of my niece they went to Cebu the week that we got there. I was even thinking of going to Cebu with them. Cebu, that's so hard, huh? Bisaya kay kaday. So hello, hello, hello. I am so good in Daitisai. Thanks for coming. How are you? So yeah, you guys can ask questions or whatever when you feel like asking, but I'm just gonna showing. I'm showing. No, it's not. It's just kind of like a recap, maybe I should say a recap of my travel to the Philippines and how I felt pampered. So another thing, one like I said, another thing, one of my niece, well, actually, yeah, my twin niece, they went to Cebu, of course, with the other niece for just kind of like shopping and everything. And of course, there's like 15 years old, I did not expect them to get something for me, but I was like, oh, and then they come home and then look what they gave me. Actually, right here, like here. I was like, oh, I did not expect them. Well, of course, like I said, they're 15 years old, and I did not expect them to think of me while they're having a good time or get something for me. But yes, this is a kind of butterfly, and I think this butterfly. I don't know if you guys can see here. Probably not. It's Luzon. Duzon. Duzon. Never mind. Zion. But yeah, I was like, that was so nice, and that was so nice of them to think of me. So actually, this, like I said, this is from my twin nieces. So I thank them for that also. So that's that, and like I said, whatever it's everything. It's the thought that counts, no matter how big or how small the present is, it's the thought, and that's what really sticks to me. And to think that they think of me while they're gallivanting, that's so nice. So I was happy with it, with their gift for me. So that's one. And then the other one also, excuse me. So how are you doing in the ITSI? I've heard you're in the ITSI house, Denmark. You are in Denmark now. So anyway, another niece of mine. Hi everyone. I know I'm kind of gaining some viewers here. I know it's getting late in the Philippines also, but hello everyone and thanks for coming. So another one. I still have this. Okay, I still have this kind of like itchy on my throat, itching. So it's always kind of like this every time I go to the Philippines, and then I'll get kind of sick there, like start coughing. I'm thinking maybe it's because of the temperature, the weather change, climate and all that. It's kind of funny because I grew up in the Philippines, but why is it that every time I go there now, of course, I live half of my life already here in America, but so that's, excuse me, it really means a lot, I guess. So anyway, every time I go to the Philippines, I came home with this coughing, and it's just like there on the throat that you cannot get rid. Seems like I cannot get rid of it. But anyway, this normally would last like about 3 to 4 months. Is that something? So I don't know if it is like if it is uh allergy or whatever it is. But anyway, it's just one of the things that I deal when you going to the back home. So anyhow, here's another gift that my other niece gave me. It's a little bags, and I was like, oh, oh, look. I don't know if you guys can see it. I guess the light is. Let me just change the light a little bit because it's kind of like blaring in my face. That's probably why it's kind of like. You see, how do I do this? Just a little. It's kind of like too bright in my face so much. Let me see. Let me see if that works. Yeah, that's better. I guess. I think. So anyway, so this one is it's another box, and I don't know if you guys can see it. She gave me an earrings. Her and her fiance, because they weren't married then when she gave this to me. Now it's her husband. They gave me an earrings. I don't know. You guys can see that. I should just put this on. I kind of like it too. So I was like, oh. So like I said, I do not I expect, when I go to the Philippines, I always say that we always kind of bring something as a pasalubong for them, but we don't expect for, oh, I can't even, let me see. We don't expect for them to give me something, but sometimes it happens. Okay, there. There's the earrings, guys. I don't know if you can see that better. No, it's not. But anyway, I'm I'm typing here. So, and so that's what, that's another, that's the what? This is the second, yeah, second pasalubong that she gave me. Something's fell off, I guess, whatever it was. And so I like this a lot as well. So let me see if I can even. I guess my nails. Okay, guys, my nails also. If you can tell, it has need to be worked on. I had this done when right before I left the Philippines. So it's been a while. It has been a while. It needs to be worked on. But let me see. And that's okay. Let me just put this on quickly, guys, and then I can keep on showing you my my other pasalubong that my best friend gave me too. So I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting it, but it's nice. So here is the pasalubong that she handed it to me while we were in Manila, and like I said, I did not expect. First of all, we do not have for like few days. We don't have Wi-Fi. Right? We don't have internet connection in my in Daiti size payag. So I didn't get. We didn't have. I wasn't able to communicate with her, so I wasn't expecting for us to get together when on our way back to to an hour way back to Manila because I wasn't expected. I wasn't able to communicate to her. But then on that day, I went ahead and just messaged her. I said we're in Manila. We just arrived at the airport. If you want to kind of touch base and meet up, we have like 10 or 11 hours available before our next flight. So she came to the airport, pick us up, and then she take us to Okada. So I don't have nothing for her because we're coming back. When you're going to the Philippines, you always have a little something. Going back, that means you didn't have nothing. Well, I didn't have nothing, so I didn't have nothing for her, but she has something ready for me, guys. And this is so she said, just take this with you. So anyway, so I'm opening it and look what she uh one of the because I'm just gonna do it. Let me see. I'm just gonna do like this, guys. It's nice to have. It's always good or nice to have a good friend, right? So here, first, first, what she she knows that I like. Of course, she knows that I like those, like, when we go out and vacationing on the beach and things like that. So she get me this. It's a tank top. A tank top. It's yeah, it's a tank top for a swimsuit. So yeah, it's kind of neat. I like it a lot. And this is like, of course, it's kind of first at first. You guys might think, what is that? Well, of course, where this is like the bra part, and this is like an open part over here, and the bottom part of this is. I know I was kind of hang on. The bottom part is right here. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, so that's the bottom part. So it's kind of pretty neat, and I like that. So this is one of the present that you know, pasalubong na binigay niya sa akin. So that's one. I'm just gonna put it that way. And then I thought, well, one is enough. That's I'm cool. I'm happy with that. Well, there's some more. She says, she's see, instead of it is another one piece. So that one there is a two-piece suit, and this is one piece. And she said, uh, um, she got it. I mean, she ordered it just for me. Isn't that wonderful? Hmm? So there, I have my two, and then like I said, I like all these things, and I'm happy with that. And but so not only one, so she gave me. Here's another one, three. So she gave me three swimsuits, and it's from I don't know. You guys know how to pronounce it? Shein, S Shein. This is she said what she got it from. So she says, now I would like to see on your next video or your next vlog or live wearing all those. And I said, don't worry, I will do that. So that's that. And so also along with those, so she gave me three pieces of swimwear. And then I saw this one. I'm thinking, oh, it's a scarf. So I just was opening it. I said, "Oh, it's not a scarf; it's a cover up." So that's good because those swimwear are kind of like skimpy, so skimpy really. So the cover up helps it good too. So let me see how did. Okay, here's the. I think that's the armhole. Okay. Oh, never mind. Here you go. Never mind. I don't even know. Here you go. There's the neckline, and then there's the armhole for that. So yeah, it is a cover up. It's a top cover up, so that's good. I really enjoyed it. So that, so, and then I was just keep digging because there's some more there. And she just like, she says she need a new, see, she says, okay, I have a skincare for you. So I was like, okay, just put it there, I'll just look at it later, because we were running around and everything. So this is what. Oh, guys, this is. She said she gave me this. Oh, you guys cannot see it either. Let me just go change one more time. This lighting is not very good when it comes to showing stuff. Let's see. Hang on a minute. Sorry, guys. Okay. So hopefully this is better. Or maybe it's maybe the light. Maybe I just need the light a little bit away from my face. So maybe this would work. I'm sorry, guys. So maybe this way, maybe this is better. So let's start it again. So one of things that she gave me is, it says, I still cannot. Oh, okay. One more time. Maybe I can just do, hang on, this one. Still not. But anyway, this is, yeah, I just do it like that one. It's a cleansing foam. So that's what she, let me see. So yeah, it's the reflection. She gave me this cleansing foam, which is I'm supposed to use this, instead of using soap and stuff like that. So she gave me that cleansing foam. It's from I don't know how to pronounce it. Lauren. I don't know. Lua. I should have looked at it, but I will look at it later how to pronounce this one. But yeah, she's my sponsor, babes. Thank you, babes. She's my sponsor for this. And then another one, and then she gave me this too. So she gave me this. There you go. This is better. It's caffeine free. It says antioxidant serum. Pretty good, huh? So that makes that two. I'm just gonna put this right there. And then she gave me another one, another box here. It says collagen firming good night freeze film. So Yeah, this one here. Can you see that? Yeah, that's what it say, guys. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this, but she said it's very good. So she, and she always like this. Once she when she know it's good, she wants to share it with her friends and family. And so she's sharing this to me because she said it works good. I mean, all that she's giving me. So this one here, and I thought, okay, that's fine. I'll have a lot now. And then there's some more. But there's some more. I guess it's kind of, I don't know the name, the company, but here, this is a mask. She gave me this also. So I'm supposed to do this twice a week, she said. So yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Well, she was kind of like telling me, she said, there's a mask there. You have to use this, da, 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 da. She giving me instruction because she's giving me instructions because really, if you don't, I think these are like, most of them are like Chinese sometimes. So the instruction, so I got this one. So and then last but not the least, I think, yeah. So this is my last thing from my bag that she gave me for my pasalubong. She gave me this Sonisa. Okay, I'm not familiar with this, guys, but she said this supposed to give you. It's like a. Now I'm doing the secret. I'm showing the secret. She says this would make you, it's like a foundation, but it would be like a clear glass skin, maybe that's what she said. Yeah, this will kind of like give you a glass skin look. So I was like, oh, okay. So uh supposedly, and then she showed her own stuff to me before she told me what is this. And she even tried me, yeah, she had me try or put on when we went to the Okada, when we went to the Okada in Manila. So this is what comes in the box. So in this is the uh um instead of a brush, it's not a brush, it's like they call it mushroom foam to use it. And then so it looks like this. And then this one here, let's see, it's like that. Yeah, Sunisa. So and then you're supposed to kind of like do it like that on your face. So I'm thinking, oh, cool, cool, because like I said, she has me use this one while we were in Manila. She says, oh, you need to do this, but of course, when you're traveling, you feel like dirty. So I didn't really kind of put my makeup and everything. And she says, put this on. So so guys, see, it's my earrings. So that's like, that's how why I feel like I am just so pampered for having all this. I mean, just think about this. I did not expect all this, and I didn't even have nothing for her. But I was like, okay, okay, that's so nice. So thank you. I really thank her for that. What she gave me. So that's part of that. And so and so like I said, overall we have a good time. I did have a good time visiting the Philippines. And although, of course you should expect to have a good time because you're visiting your family, right? But then it's kind of like more than that because I'm visiting friends as well. So sometimes you go home and you kind of get stressed. I'm gonna put in this back, guys. Sometimes you go back home and you get stressed and everything, but I think that's kind of normal because my sister, she even says, every day when I wake up, she says, why do you look like you're swelling or something like my face? I said, I don't know. It's maybe because of the weather, or maybe, or the temperature, or maybe the food. Because you know how Filipinos, guys, we do like what you call it, magic sarap, and most of them still uses like bitsin, MSG, MSG, di ba? Yeah, Japan. I think bitsin, yeah. So and that I haven't used that. I haven't had that since I came to United States, because when I first got here, I didn't know where the like a international store or Chinese store and things like that. So I just go to, Walmart, of course. Walmart. That's Walmart, Kmart, and that was then, Target and Snooks. But then they don't, wherever you go, you don't see any bitsin. Of course. Oh yeah, Ajinomoto. That's the name I'm looking for. I'm kind of like trying to think the name. We call it bitsin, but the brand name Ajinomoto. Here's Melon Lola. She's moving. So anyway, yes, we don't have that Ajinomoto or the Bitsin, so, or if there is, I might have not known that, when you just, kung bagong salta ka lang, so it's kind of like you don't know nothing, you don't know about where to find what and where to get it. So I was kind of like that. So since then, I haven't used the Bitchin or the Bitsin or the MSG or even Magic Sarap. So that's probably part why when I was there, I kind of like puffy and bloated, I guess, or something like that. So that must be. Hi, Shiana Camel Maraon. Kumusta? Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you guys were able to come. So anyway, and that's the reason I'm thinking that's the reason why I probably feeling bloated or like, swells every day and things like that. So, but other than that, everything is good. I did have a good time. And so with that said, you guys probably have seen the my vlogs that one of my Filipino friend, hi Exno. So one of my Filipino friend was bringing tanduay. She gave me, of course. They went to the Philippines in back in October, early November, I think. And so she asked my husband. She asked what my husband wants to bring from the Philippines, and so my husband says tanduay. And so in my vlog, she said she was able to sneak one tanduay back to the US. So that's what I so what happened. This is what happened. Since I went anyway, December, so I'm thinking I'm going to like bring some tanduay back home because that's it's for my husband is like about nostalgia. Uh, he's not, don't get me wrong guys, he's not alcoholic, but Americans love to drink every now and then, to unwind, so to speak, things like that. And so since we kind of he was when we went to Chicago, we were trying to find if excuse me, get tanduay. So but we're not able to find tanduay in Chicago. When we actually went to three places. There's a Filipino store, there's like just like an international store, and then we went to one that's the Chinatown. See if they have tandoori. Of course, they don't have that. So I ended up, so I have to bring this closer here so that I'm stretching myself. So let's start with this. I'm gonna start with this because this is specifically aside from tandoori. My husband specifically asked for this, and this is one of his favorite. So I have brought this one, orange marmalade. Hang on, somebody's calling me, guys. What could this be? Hi, sis. Kadali, kadali lang sis, ga-live ko sis. Tanaw na ko sis, B. Sa YouTube? Oh, yes, sis. Wala ka nakadawat sa notification, sis. Ato sa data, dan manawag ko ni Minig. Kumana ko, sis. Tanawa online. Nalag pa ka. Don't be sorry. I'll call you later here, or you can be with me too the whole time. But I was just live. I'm showing. I'm gonna just showing what my present from the Philippines that I got from the Philippines, and then what present that I'm bringing in. You know, I might now that you called me, I might show you to them too what I'm gonna send you. So okay, all right. See you. Okay, okay, bye. So I am so sorry. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, but yeah, that's what We talk a lot every day. That's my sis. Actually, shout out. That's my sis from Australia. Okay, I have. Okay, maybe I should do this. I have a sis in Australia, and I have a niece in Australia. Uh, my sis in Australia, it's Marianne Reinecke, and she lives in Gold Coast. And my niece, Krisha, which is the nurse niece that I had, and she's in Brisbane. And so I have a sister also that is in Denmark. So I was like, this time, even though I had a good time, but it's kind of different when most of your well, half, I should say, half of your family members not there no more. Because I was like, oh, I was missing my sister that moves to Denmark. I'm missing her so much. And then I miss my other niece. Although, like I said, guys, those nieces of mine, they are, they're giving me stuff. They're giving me like, as actually the twins' mother is my twin nieces. Their mother is the one that moved to Denmark. So I missed her, but then the twins were there, and then like I said, you know the way, I mean, they gave me a present, they gave me Pasalubong myself too, and all that. I was like, that's, like I said, it's also the thought that counts. But anyway, let's go back to what I brought to my husband, because he specifically ordered this one. Well, I got this. I don't know if you can see that orange marmalade, and then I have this pineapple jam, and then just one of each. And then I have the mango jam also. And so guess what, guys? Of all the three, because I thought, I know we have this before, but I wasn't quite sure which one was his favorite. So with all these three, I was doing like this, and then this is what he says. Because I have to do like that. There you go. Okay, that this is not sponsored, guys, but of course, you know. So anyway, you know what is his favorite? It's the mango jam. I was like, what? So he says, yeah. I said, you should have told me. You should have messaged me that you like the mango jam rather than the orange and the apple. I mean pineapple. So I was like, oh well, this is just one I got. So I was like, it's okay. You should not. I said, you should not pout. I said, you should not pout because I brought you tanduay. That's his main thing because normally, well, not normally. Last time I went to the Philippines was in 2019, and excuse me, at that time, um, I brought some tanduay. So what? 2019, excuse me, 2019 and 2023. So it's kind of pretty much what, 4 years. It's 4 years. So 4 years, I was able to bring some tanduay back. But last time, I think I have 8 tanduay last time. This time I only have, look, it's the long neck kind, guys. So one, two. Let me see. I'm just gonna go like this. I know. Two. Oh, three. Don't get me wrong, guys. My husband is not alcoholic, but he just want to kind of hang on to this. So that's four, five. Let me see, five. Here you go. And six. So I was like, oh. So yeah, that's what he wants, the tandoori, because, and then this is what he does. He's gonna show it off to his friends. Oh, I have this rum that's from the Philippines, blah blah blah. So I was like, I said, you should not pout or complain about not bringing too much of the not bringing too much of the mango jam, because mango jam, not jam. But I know my see, guys, it's I don't know for those of you that's kind of like, living in United States, but this is always my problem. I guess because I'm Cebuano, I'm Bisaya. So every time, of course, number one, I still have, even though I've been here so long, I still have the thick accent. But number two, every time I come back from the Philippines, my accent's getting worse, and my aside from the accent, it's kind of like I'm starting to speak Cebuano to my husband. I turn around and I was kind of talking to him in my native tongue in Cebuano, and he goes like, "What?" So, but yeah, that's why it's got like mango jam, mango jam. So anyway, so yeah, I got 6 of this tanduay. And so you heard me just talking to my friend, to just my sis from Australia. I was, let me just see. I don't know because I have like limited number. I went ahead and there's a hang on. I have to find it. So listen to me. Hang on. So I had a limited number of because the tanduay itself is heavy, so I have a limited number of space, or weight that I can bring back, especially coming from the province. So I have um limited, like I said, limited. I went ahead and buy some of the sardines, what you call it, it's local, it's very local. But here, so now I'm back here. So I went ahead to get the sardines that I bought from the Philippines. I better plug my computer so that it will not die on me by the power wise. So here, let me do this. Second. So there. So um I have this local, very local sardines. It's, I don't know, it's kind of hard. I guess now you can see now. It's product of the Polog. It says Saragossa. That's the name of the company or the maker of it, but it's locally made, the Polog, and it says Spanish sardines, and it says, I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know why I have trouble with my camera. If I do like this, you can see very well. So yeah, that's the Spanish sardines. Oh, I'm just gonna. That's the label, right? I'm just gonna turn around so that you guys can see what it looks like. That's the sardines, and I already opened one yesterday. I was like, what do I feel like eating today? And I just happened to see it the corner of my eyes, like, yeah, I'm gonna open that. So I had this yesterday, and of course, I have this is mild hot. So, hi Florinda, how are you? Shout out to you. So, anyway, I opened this yesterday, and I have this with rice, and this rice and seaweed, roasted seaweed, those kind of like the seaweed that you will wrap it with the sushi. That's what I do. So yeah, very Filipino. And two, also guys, it's kind of like, when you go to the Philippines, you're wanting to have some food that you would like to eat. You're craving for and all that. But since we have two weddings in a row when we went to the Philippines, so guys, how it goes, you keep running around, and you cannot I know, right? I know, right? It's no. So, and then you cannot, right, just like you cannot eat right, or if you're on the go, then you'll be just ending up in a restaurant. But and then there's a lot of things. But I am just so happy that my sister, that's still in the Philippines, she made well, I ordered. I said I would like to have lato one day, so we have lato. And then my other sister, the Sumba Mama, which is another vlogger too, the Sumba Mama, she made kinilaw. So that one day we have the lato, and what else did we have on that day? And I think just lato and some um lato, and I think we have some fish on that. I don't remember, but I know I was digging on the lato. So I have the lato, then the following day or two, Sumba Mama made the kinilaw. I know ceviche. They call it ceviche here, but it's bulinaw na kinilaw day. I know not very many likes to eat kinilaw, but I mean I eat some. And the thing about it too, my new nephew-in-law, he's from Arizona. My goodness, guys, he ate the kinilaw too. I was like, wow, I'm surprised. And not only that, I should say, I had a fermented let's see, fermented fish intestines. Guys, do you know what's that, right? AKA the yolk. So I know I'm just kind of laughing about it, but I did not. I mean, I have some. It's good. When you haven't. I think. Well, let me say I haven't had the yolk for like I don't know 20 something years, but this time was the first time that I had the yolk after all that long, and it was good. At first in the beginning, I was kind of like leery. I'm thinking I haven't had that for a long time. I wonder would I still like it. So, but of course, the way we eat, we put a lot of silly, we make it so hot that you cannot even taste the thing, taste the yolk, but the hotness of the spiciness, I should say. The spiciness of it is what you're tasting, and then when you eat food with so spicy, then you eat a lot of rice, Filipino way. So that's what we were doing. So I have that, and so and then one day, oh my goodness, my niece, she invited us over to her apartment, and they made a they made what kasag, I don't know, but kasag, which is a crab cooked with coconut milk, and she put something, her mom put something on it like gibaong. I'm not sure. Hi, Mary Rose Granell. Welcome, welcome. A shout out to you. So anyway, that's what how she cook it is so good, and they made shrimp, and also the best part that I like too much is she made those. It's fish cooked with coconut milk also, which I don't really I'm not fan of coconut milk on like on the vegetable, but it was good. So it's fish with malunggay, squash, the calabasa, and string beans. That was so good, guys. And I was like, yeah, it's so good. So I had that. So, it's kind of like fill some void that I was craving for. I did not expect. Hi, Linky Spirit. How are you? Oh, sitaw? Yeah, sitaw pala yun. Yeah, okay. Squash. Yeah. So, but it was so good, guys. It was so good. So, and then, so that's for the food that I had eaten. And so with the kakanin, so I was craving for the cassava, puto, anong tawag? Cassava, I think well sa Bisaya, an kamuting kahoy, puto na kamuting kahoy. So it's like, I don't know, cassava, putong cassava. I don't know if I say it right, or maybe that's the right thing. That's the right word. Uh, hey, Jiren, kumusta? So, welcome. So anyway, that puto na kasaba na puto na, so nagpalit ako igsoon na pod. So and then I had the um rice cake. Puto gihapon siya, pero kanahang rice flour. So rice cake instead of bibingka, because at that time she said that the bibingka only comes in puto na balanghoy. Yes, tinood. Yes. Thank you, Linky Spirit. Puto na balanghoy, and that was I was craving for. So I got that. So and then, like I said, puto na rice. I don't know. puto nga regular na puto. So, and then I have that, and also what else? Oh, I haven't had for a long time also, guys, ang saging nga gisugba. Sugba tawag ana, but not banana Q, not banana Q, and but it's a banana kanang okay. I don't know, guys, if I should have researched it how to say that. Oh yes, X not. Thank you, ginanggang. Ginanggang. Yeah, ginanggang. I haven't had that for a long time also. Ginanggang kanang iganggang tapos iganggang. Sa grill, okay. Maybe I should kind of like, well, ginanggang na saging. Yes, ginanggang na saging tapos gigrill na siya tapos butangan butangan na siya og butter or margarine tapos i-roll na siya sa ipaligid-ligid. I-roll siya sugar. So I was like, yeah. Laban Bisaya. I know, ginanggang. Salamat, Jiren. Salamat is X no. Yeah, it's ginanggang and suling kispiwi. Ginanggang. That was the best part. And I ate those I think twice. Okay, yeah, first time. Okay. So the ginanggang, it comes in like two bananas in a stick. So the first one I ate two sticks. That means I have ate four. I ate four bananas. I was like, oh, this is so good. I haven't had this for a long time. So like the next week, I'm missing. I really am craving for that ginanggang again. So I have another ginanggang, and that was good, guys. So that was for my food that I was craving for. I was able to eat. Oh, also butong, young coconut, because I don't want the lamau. I don't want the lamau. I don't want anything with milk, and I want the organic. So they said organic butong itself, and drink the juice, the coconut juice, and that's what I had. So, and that's probably why, excuse me, that's probably why that I was coughing after that, because Cebuano, Filipino, we have these things that nasubawan ko sa sabaw sa butong. But it was good, so I really didn't care, because it's supposed to be good for me. Although after that, my voice kind of started to get hoarse, and so when then I have the coconut meat itself, butong itself, without nothing. So I just scrape it out of the shell. So that was good. It was fun and it was good. So that's one thing that I was craving for. So now on the fruit side, I know I was going to do vlogs on that too, but I'm just like, I want to enjoy the food and the fruit, and the association, that I don't care to. It's like I don't care to vlogs this because it's just so good, because sometimes when you're not sometimes, but most of the times when you do the vlogging, your mind is on the how the video would look and all that good stuff. But then I was wala ang Linggis Phoebe, wala ko anang nilupak kay naglupak ha, Bisaya kayo. Naglupak mi di ani sa akong amiga. Na gipadad-an siya og, okay, my friend, her brother sent her from the Philippines the mortar and the pestle. So yeah, naglupak mi di ani day. So anyway, wala ko anang nilupak. Minute, let me think. Yeah, I just remember now. Yeah, I have the nilupak also, but we did not made it. We bought it. So that. Oh, also I have the biko. Oh, but the biko was so good. Was so good, guys. So yeah, that's one of my fave also, the biko. So the biko that it's like crust on the top, and that's the best biko I ever had. So that, and also with the fruit. With the fruit now, I have, like I said, I'm telling you, that I was going to do a vlog for my fruits, but I just don't want to do it because I want to enjoy the fruit. So I had the mangosteen. Uh, what's the other one? The one the low rambutan. Okay, I have the mangosteen. I have the rambutan. I have banana, of course. Banana is kind of like the daily thing. Coconut juice. I know, Jurain. Coconut juice is very refreshing. Hi on this. How are you? How are you guys? So welcome. So anyway, yeah. Uh, Let me see. What did I say? Okay, I have the mangosteen, I have the rambutan, and then like I said, banana is kind of like daily because it's there when you buy the banana, it will stay for a while. So I have mangosteen, rambutan, banana, mango, and papaya. So the papaya is like the kicker because my sister just got it out from the tree by the house. So that was good, like really, really fresh. And then that's why it's like she brought it in the house in the payag like very early in the morning. So that's what I was eating first thing. And I'm thinking, it's so good, but I need to hold myself off because what if with the papaya, if you eat too much, you're gonna have some runs. So I didn't want that to happen because I have so much things to do, to run around and everything. But yeah, the papaya was good. And oh, one more thing. I was able to have the guyabano. What is guyabano, guys? Guyabano. I don't remember now. Let me see. I can probably think it a little bit later. You guys help me out. Guyabano. Oh, labana. There you go. I got it. Labana. Oh yeah. And then my nieces, my twin nieces, and my other niece also Doreen, and with my daughter Ellie, they make the shake out of that labana. Yeah, sour soup. Okay, really sour soup. Hmm. Guyabano. Okay, well, Ixeno. That must you might be right. I didn't even look at that, but I'm thinking just guyabano. I think okay, when I bought some of that guyabano, I think guyabano juice or something frozen from the is that guyabano? Yeah, it is guyabano from the uh Asian store. Yeah, they call it guyabano too. Well, yeah, you're probably right. Sour soup. Okay, sour soup. Obana. Oh, okay. so anyway, that's the part that I kind of enjoy a lot too. We're able to I would really, really, really want to have the lanzones because I haven't had lanzones since the day I left the Philippines, like, 30 years ago. I haven't had that. And every time I come to the Philippines to visit, it's not this season. So I haven't had that for a long time. And I think, well, I did, unless I miss it, I did not see it here. Of course, in Evansville, it's kind of like a small town, but I did not see that in any of the Asian store here. So anyway, so that was the food. Of course, it's always like the food is the highlight also on the visit because you can buy anything here what you want kind of pretty much. I even bought a lechon from here at one point, but it's not as good as the lechon in the Philippines. Oh, speaking of that too, now the Filipinos, they have this new trending food. Instead of the lechon, it's they call it cochinilla. I think cochinilla, where, oh, this is so, I mean, you feel sorry for the piglet because um uh the day after they were weaned, they're gonna be dead, and people's already waiting for the cochinilla, which it's really good. I think it's as one. Yeah, we have two of that. My niece donated that two cochinilla during our family get together with my village, and it's just so it's fun because you can even just like cut the cochinillo. Okay, thank you on this. Cochinillo. Cuccinello. Okay. But anyway, you can cut it with a platito, with a plate. I was like, this is so cool, and it's so crispy. But the thing is, it's kind of like I mean, like I said, I was thinking about it. I was like, poor little piglet, didn't have a chance to live yet, and then they're now here in our plate. But the thing is, most of the uh butcher anymore. They like to do that because it costs more. Like those little piglet, I think my niece was telling me it's like 6,000 for that one little piglet. And then when you get a lechon, depending on the, because it's by per weight, so it's kind of like 9,000 for like 20 pounds or something. So you know, we- it's kind of like, which one would you choose? So, but yeah, it's kind of fun. It was kind of fun with that cochinillo. Cochinillo. Why did I call it cochinilla? Must be a girl piglet, huh? Joke, joke. But for I know some of the viewers probably were thinking like, that is so awful to butcher a piglet, a day after they were from their mother. But it's kind of like, I guess that's the trending now, and it was good too. So so that's, I guess that's all there is to it, right? It's about making money too. But anyway, everything was good, and I had a good time. Not only to mention not to mention that I had a good time visiting my village, and get to hang out with them for all those weeks that we were there, and also was able to attend to two of my niece's wedding. And what else, get to catch up with friends and best friends and all that good stuff. So I was just like, hey guys, if you have a chance, you might as well. I mean, everybody, every family are different, but that's the dynamic of my family. And I always, every time I come home, smoothie. Oh yeah, they made yeah, Jerry and Jay, they made smoothie. What did I say? Yeah, you made smoothie out of that sour soup, or labana or guyabano. So yeah, it was good. It was good. Everything turns out good, and oh yeah, I did. Okay, now that I remember, now I made smoothie with the rest of the papaya also. And when it's fresh, it's really good. And my brother was like, he says, "Can I have some?" I said, "You can have all of it because I already eat half of that fresh papaya itself." So I don't want the half of the papaya to go bad, so I did smoothie out of it so that I can preserve it. But then when he came, he says, "Can I have some?" I said, "Sure, take some." And I said, "If you want to, you can have all of that papaya smoothie," and it was good. So yeah, I had a good time, guys. I was going to show. Here's the thing. I was gonna make a vlog of Inday Tisai's payag, but I didn't get to do that because, like I said, your mind is like your mind, like my mind. That is, I was like, I have to do these things. I know I want to enjoy my visit too, not just to do vlogs. I would like to, but it's kind of like I have to. I want to enjoy quality time with family members. With hi, Geraldine Pasilan. Welcome, welcome. So, here's my other dog, right? So here's my dog. Here's my Lola. She needs a haircut big time, but I have her on a jacket. See, because it's cold. It is really cold. It is really cold, guys. Like, we left. Well, okay. This is when I was in the Philippines. I was thinking, uh, shout out to you, Geraldine Pasilan. Hey, hey, hey. So anyway, I was thinking that because every time I go home, I go to the Philippines or visit home, it's always like it's so hot, it's so hot. So, but this time it wasn't really as hot as I thought. But then when we come back here, it was, well, my husband was telling me that when we were in the Philippines, they have like 4 days that their temperature is -0. So, it's kind of bad, he says. But then when we come back here, it wasn't that bad. But nevertheless, from the Philippines back to United States and winter time, it is to me, it's cold too. But then 2 weeks after, let me see, not 2 weeks, 3 days after that, then it gets so cold. And right now it's actually, let me see, what's the temperature right here right now. It's only 23 degrees. Yeah, 23 degrees. So it is bad. So I am just so glad that I don't have to work today yet. So anyway, so that's, yeah, 23 degrees. I don't know if you can see that. I know it's my husband's face, but yeah, it's 23 degrees right now. So it's cold, but yeah, it's that's part. At least this is January, so we are actually half of winter, and so I'm looking forward to summer again, or at least spring. But anyway, shout out to you, Marianita Reineke from Australia. So, oh, and also shout out to Inetisai in Denmark with her hobby, last. So you guys, they are, yeah, they are. I think well, okay. Australia is that 14 hours? Yeah, it's 14. No, 16 hours. Yeah, Australia is 16 hours difference. They're 16 hours ahead of me. Philippines is 14 hours ahead of me. And then Denmark is 7 hours ahead of me. So they're always, I'm late here. United States in some area, well, most of the time we are late, time wise and everything to the rest of the world. But anyway, so shout out to everyone. I thank you guys for the guys that shows up on my live. So thank you so much. And so anyway, that's pretty much what I was just gonna like touch bases with you guys, because it has been a while. This is actually my second live of this year 2023. So yeah, I appreciate you guys showing up and coming up and watch me talk. So anyway, this is my new hair too. Well, this is not my new hair. Okay, when I go to the Philippines, also I would like to have. I'm sure everybody knows of rebonding, and I was gonna have my hair rebond, because every time I go there, that's what I would like to do. Rebonding to me. Hi, Geraldine Pazal. The weather here is still really unpredictable. Always. I know it. I know, Geraldine. I can understand that, because, like I said, well, I was there in the Philippines. It's like every day, every day. But at least, I was thinking it's towards now, towards the month that ends in is gone, so it's kind of, you guys are heading to the summer, to the dry season there, I suppose. But of course, like you said, Geraldine, it's unpredictable. It's maybe because of the climate change. Everybody was affected or is affected with the climate change. Like, for example, my friend in Australia and my niece in Australia, their summer starts in actually November. But yeah, November, but for the whole November and whole December, I mean, it's cold, she says. So it's been like a week ago when they start feeling the heat of summer in Australia, but that's like almost over. So, things change, a lot of change happen because of the climate change. I just hope that everyone is okay. I just hope that everyone is okay, especially with the heavy rain and the flooding and things like that. My family was affected with the flooding, but at least, other than that, they're doing fine. They're okay. So, they're safe, I should say. So hopefully you guys in the Philippines, so as please stay safe, even though with all this different disasters, and like they call it force of nature. So but yeah, anyway, I think that's also anyway, I think that's all what I have. Oh, back to my rebonding hair. I just think about this. So I always have my rebond done, my hair done in the Philippines, because well, of course, we don't have rebonding here in United States that I know. Maybe in a bigger city like California, maybe they do, but I never heard of that yet. Maybe you guys can tell me or message me. But anyway, it will take, before it goes back to my normal kind of like frizzy hair. At least it will take 2 years before it go back to my normal frizzy hair. So this time I went ahead and want my hair rebond also, but the hair lady, she says she cannot do rebond my hair because I had it. I had this, yeah, I had this kind of to get the highlights, excuse me, to get the highlight, they have to kind of bleach pieces out so that to get my highlight, because I had it highlighted to match with my gray hair, so that I am trying not to be not to be those high maintenance girl when it comes to hair. But then when the gray hair shows up, I don't have any option but to kind of highlight it. Otherwise, if I color it black, then when the roots start showing up, it's so obvious. So that's why I decided for the highlight to kind of blend it somewhat. But now it's ready for another work on my hair. But anyway, so she did not. Anyway, back to the ribbon. So she says she cannot do a rebonding on my hair because it will kind of kill my hair, she says, and it might kind of like brittle it down so it ruins my hair. And so she said she can do Brazilian. So I asked, so how long the Brazilian last? And she said it lasts for like 4 months. And I said, okay, I'll take. I mean, at least I got my hair supposedly taken care of, and kind of like looking healthy. Because after she did the Brazilian, she cannot take some of my hair off also. See? So that's what it looks like now. So my new hair from the Philippines, right? So anyway, like I said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love the Philippines. If you guys have a chance to go to, I mean, I know there's a lot of places to go to the Philippines, but Dakak is kind of, this is the first time, let me see, how many times I've been to Dakak since I left the Philippines. I've been to Dakak 3 times. Oh, thank you. My goodness. You're just so nice, Geraldine. You're just, oh, okay. I always, okay, you're on to natural shampoo. Oh, okay. Now, Geraldine, speaking of shampoo, I never had shampooed my hair since 2013. Yes. So it's 10 years. Yeah, it's 10 years now. Uh, oh, thank you. Thank you, Ixno. But anyway, I haven't had shampooed my hair for the past 10 years. What I do or what I use is conditioner. And every time I come to the Philippines, there is like a hair spa. It's like a hair treatment. Okay, I got it from Watson. Hey, sponsor. It's not sponsored by Watson, but yeah, I got it from Watson, and that's what, like, this time I brought six, actually seven of them. There's the one that's called silk, and then there's different kinds. So that's what I've been using since, because one day one day my sister, she's my older sister, she says, her hair is nice. I mean, she's got thicker strand. My strand is like thin, but then I asked her, I said, what do you do, okay, because it just looks so good. And she said she hasn't used shampoo for such and such time. So, and this was 2013 when she told me that. So I did the same, and the first 2 weeks I felt so yucky because I'm thinking, it seems like it seems like I did not get my hair clean, because when you use a shampoo, I used to use the Pantene shampoo. And for some reason, I don't know, it's because the quality, or I don't know what it is. Hi, Mary Rose, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Just keep on uploading always. Oh, thank you so much for watching always, Mary Rose, and excuse me, shout out to you, Mary Rose. Yes, yes, Geraldine. It's kind of like for the first 2 weeks that I used the conditioner, I was like, I felt so dirty still, oily, and all the oil in your hair on the roots. So I ponytailed my hair the whole time for 2 weeks. But then I started, and then after 2 weeks, so I was like doing or shampooing, washing my hair like 3 times a week. After the third week, I just kind of, like I said, I'm still using the conditioner and all that. And it's what it is now. It's what it is now. So, you get used to it, I would say. So yeah. Oh, oh, thank you, Mary Rose, for not skipping the ads. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I know sometimes I just don't feel like, okay, when you're working full time, okay, for example, this week, since I get back from the Philippines, so I have to go back to work because the nature of my job now is like no work, no pay. Because I left the clinic, I left the hospital, so I just went. I'm just doing now. I'm doing um, agency. So with the agents, because the reason I was doing home health through the agency because I don't want to be tied down or like I want to just come and go. I was like whenever I feel like working, I'll work, and if I don't want to work. So anyway, from since coming back from the Philippines, I went this week. I work 58 hours so far. 58 hours for this week. So, working full time and try to do the vlogging still. So I was like, sometimes I was just like, oh, I'm feeling so dead. My brain's not working. So anyway, but I still do it, because it's more fun. Just like today, I was like, I'm gonna do the live because I haven't had live for a long time. So anyway, that's kind of what I do. So anyway, with that shampoo like conditioner, yeah, I was. Let me see if I have now. I'm going back to now. I have to go to the. I'm going to go to the bathroom here. I'm gonna show you what I got. So okay, for my hair. So anyway, let me see for my hair. I know. Let me see. Okay, there's some my twin nieces. I asked them to buy that hair spa for me, and she says that every now and then Watson have like buy one get one free type of for their a hair spa. So that day that they come to buy it for me, there was a buy one get one um but buy one get one hair spa. So here, so I got it cheap this time, guys. So this is actually okay. It says this some of it you can just, well, I bought some that it would you can only do it for 1 minute, and I like the 1 minute thing, especially if you don't have enough time. But this one here is like a leave in 15 minutes before you rinse it. But this is it. I don't know. Okay, there you go. It is hair treats, and this is like with keratin. So I do this. Okay, this is better probably. It's the lighting not very good, guys. Okay, this is what I. This is a big car. It's a big car. So I think this is. I think this is like $200. I mean pesos. Duh, dollars in my brain. 200 pesos, and then buy one get one free. So that's why I got six of this. And that's just what it look like. It's just white, you know. Smells good though. But yeah, that's all what I use. I don't use shampoo anymore. And this is what I'm using. And then when I run out of this, then I go back to conditioner, local conditioner. But then I can tell the difference, even the conditioner here. I can tell the difference. That's when my hair starts going frizzy. And when you guys see me on my ponytail most of the time, yeah, that's when it starts to freeze. I start freezing, I mean, freezy. So, yeah, this is what I use, guys. It's not paid promotion, but yeah, it's one of the things that one of the things that I use for my hair. I've never had shampoo anymore for 10 years now. So, that's how I take care of my hair. So, and then, um that's pretty much like one of the tips of the day. So, anyway, guys, I'm over here like over an hour now. I kept talking, right? So nobody has any questions yet, but yeah, like I said, if you guys go back to like if you guys have the opportunity to visit any of the nature spots or tourist spots, the local one, it's so wonderful. It just so I recommend to just kind of even with the beach, if you guys seen the beach, for the beach that I show also on my vlogs, that excuse me, that I still having that kind of, when I do that sound, guys, that means I'm clearing my throat. That's how I do it. I know sometimes it's annoying, but I'm sorry. So anyway, even with the vlogs that I have those memory for those little cottages, local cottages, even just that, just to kind of, you know, just relax on the beach, things like that. And so I have actually would like to go another place where there are a lot of places. Like we went to the beach pretty much most of the time that I was there. We were there. We're doing the beach, but I would like to go to the mountains too. And there's a lot of places to go to the mountains. The only problem is we didn't have enough time. So, it's like you want to do things like the last 2 days before we are heading back to America, to United States. I was thinking of going to the mountains, but my daughter, I look at her face, I said, "Do you want to go to the mountains?" And I look at her face and she says, "It's up to you." But I know that she was tired. So I said, "You look so tired." And she says, "Yes, I am." So I said, "Oh, I am too." So we're just gonna chill. So yeah, the last 2 days, we're just like chilling. Well, not chilling really, but not do anything much, but start repacking back to our stuff, back to our luggage and back to the Philippines. Geraldine, frizzy hair and dryness too. Maybe I used too much. Well, Geraldine, the thing is with shampoo, they have some. Most of the shampoo it has ammonia, so that's not good for our hair, I guess. I know, but if everybody's different. Everybody's different, but like I said, I just tried that, and ever since I didn't go back. That's just because supposedly supposedly okay, if you use shampoo, I know this is my other tip too. If you use shampoo, you're supposed to be that you use the shampoo on your scalp, and the rest you don't do that the rest of your hair, because the um oil is on your scalp, it's on your skin and the roots of your hair, but not on the tip, not the rest of it. So the rest of it supposedly conditioner. But who has the time to just like do like this? So to me, I just like, I wash my when I do that this when I use conditioner or this one, I just kind of make it, because it kind of it will make suds also if you just kind of rub it, massage it like that. That's all what I do with my hair. Yeah. So I just kind of goes around it, and do like that. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. Some people like it, and you might not like it either. Because, like I said, for the first 2 weeks, you have the feeling that your hair is dirty. It doesn't feel like, you like it. Like, every people are different. But also, sometimes shampoo can create or can cause dandruff too, because dry skin on the scalp. Things like that. That's why we have that. Okay, that's what the thing too. I was like, that's what the thing too. I was gonna do some kind of coconut, not coconut oil, kanahang tuno. Yeah, coconut milk. Yeah, I was gonna do that coconut milk on my scalp too when I was home, but like I said, there's no time. There's no time. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, my friend here, my cousin friend, also my cousin, like family friend. Actually, we're related. Uh, but anyway, she's my cousin. You know what she says? She says, when I was in the Philippines, she messaged me, "Can you bring me some kaguran?" I said, "Kaguran." And then, not only just the word kaguran, she drew a picture too. It's so funny. I said, "I probably have it here if I can find it." She drew a picture. She says, "Can you bring this to me?" And I was like, what? When I know what it is without even saying the word. But she just have to say, I'm like, that's so funny, because she wants to make sure that I'll get what she wants. So she has to draw it. I was like, sure, why not? I don't know, guys, if you can see it. Oh, no, you cannot. Oh, my goodness. Okay, there you go. Yeah. She said, look at Concordia. do with it? She said, I'm just gonna put it on a 4x4 or something here. She says, "Inigbalik nimo paliti ko og kagurana kanang metal part lang mo na." So that's part of her message. I was like, "Yeah, I know, but it's just so funny." And then, well, I'm gonna show that to you too, that because I will deliver. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will deliver. I will deliver her kaguran with her. So I was like, okay. I didn't have, like I said, I didn't have time yet because I have to work what 58 hours. 58 hours. The good thing is I work 5 days and 58 hours. So what? One day, well, actually, I'm gonna do the same thing again Sunday. 20 hours in one day. Imagine that. But it's okay. But it's okay. It's okay because, like I said, catching up. So yeah. So anyway, that's life. And then now it's kind of like this. Now that I got that done, so I have to work again, work hard to kind of like save money to buy another ticket for, I don't know, another 3 years or 4 years maybe. I know, but by then we're getting old every minute of the day. But so so I'll have a good time, and that's all what it matters. So guys, you just be patient with me. I will try to kind of do my vlogs and all that, but just be patient with me. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. So I might do another live here and there, but it just depends on how I feel too, because like I said, sometimes you run out of things to talk about, and sometimes you just cannot, you know Mary Rose. I know, right? That would be something, Mary Rose. That would be something. It would be happen, but oh, thank you, and take care too, Mary Rose. Thank you. I was hoping I'll get to at least 5K, but I just need some more, right? I should make more. I don't know, you guys, if you have some suggestion, what kind of vlogs I should do, I'm open to that. Just give me a request. Maybe I should say, give me a request. What would you like? What you want to see on my vlogs next? Then I can try to do it, or things like that. That would be great. That would be great. Then I can say, oh, this so and so requesting this. Shout out to you. And so I'm making this for you, or not just for you. It's just like whatever you want to know. Probably part of it, but not work. Yeah, the only thing I don't do work. I don't do vlog on my work. It's just I just don't. So so anyway, okay guys, I know this is late in the Philippines. It's almost 10 o'clock. So I really appreciate you guys watching my live. And then maybe mukbang or travel tour. Okay. Okay, Mary Rose, I would love to do mukbang. Since I am on my intermittent fasting, I've been on my this is the 7 weeks, no, 7 months of my intermittent fasting, because I started my intermittent fasting June. I have it's on my calendar, June 27. So this is my 7 months of my intermittent fasting. So since then, I would say my stomach shrink. So I cannot. I mean, even though, okay, my intermittent fasting is, I fast between 16, no, 12, no, 18 to 20 hours. So for the 4 hours, I can eat whatever I want, but then I cannot eat any more than I want to, because my stomach has shrink, obviously. But yeah, I will just see whatever mukbang I can try. I will try. So when you say travel tour, so I'm not sure, because I know I have some of course travel. I have some tour. I mean, I have some well, I'll try that though, because I have some travel tour travel um uh vlogs before, like going to, when we were on our way to what you call it? Oh, when our way to Gulf Shores, and then things like that. But yeah, I will do that. But yeah, I will do that. But maybe I'll do another mukbang again. So what else? So I'm gonna note it. I'm gonna do another mukbang and travel tour. So what else, guys? So guys, whatever you think that you want to see, you'll be specific. As long what else, Geraldine? Oh, thank you so much, Geraldine. Thank you. I know vacation's always good, right? It kind of, yeah, Geraldine, my intermittent fasting, that's what my husband says. Somehow, the intermittent, my metabolism reacts good in it. So, like, especially with my blood pressure, because I was, well, you know, at, the, at one point, my blood pressure was at 200. I know I should not. My husband said, you should not tell them that. I said, well, it's kind of like part of the things. It's part of the awareness. So at one point, I was like 200, 210, 200, over 150. So now it's gonna go back. Of course, I'm only taking one medication now. At one point, I was taking six medication. I mean, two medication, one in the morning, different, and one in the evening. But then that slows my metabolism, so I start gaining weight. I weigh 150 pounds at one point. So, and then my doctor take me off of that atenolol, no, toprol, Toprol. That's I was taking Toprol, and he says that it kind of definitely slows my metabolism. So that's why I was getting weight. So after that, I start the intermittent fasting also. So I kind of lose weight, but then at the same time also it kind of helps me lower my blood pressure. The other day I was checking my blood pressure. It's only, but still, you know, on the hypertension side, 138 over 88. So it's still not bad considering 200, 200, things like that over. My concern actually then when I start seeing the doctor for that is the bottom number. Of course, the top number, the diastolic is kind of something to watch also. But especially with the systolic, because the I mean okay, the diastolic is what's actually oh, okay, hang on. It's what's actually like you're resting when your heart's supposed to rest and mine is. Oh, I can do mukbang too, but it doesn't mean that I eat them all, Mary Ross. Hey, it's okay. I can do mukbang. I can eat whatever I want when it's time for me to eat. That's the only thing. But my stomach is, I cannot eat much anymore. So, but still, it's still mukbang, right? So that's what I was gonna do. Like, okay, in the Philippines, I was gonna do the mukbang too, but it's okay. Like I said, I can do mukbang because I still eat. Don't get me wrong. I am on my intermittent fasting, but I am not on diet. So that's the difference. The diet is like you control how much portion you eat, what kind of food to eat. That's the diet. The intermittent fasting, I do not consider it diet. It's just part. I call it like part of your routine. I call it like routine eating. So your routine eating is you eat three times a day. I just ate one or twice a day. So, but I can eat what I want. I can eat everything. It's only I don't eat as much. So that's a difference. And that what helps me. So that's good. I can even eat pork, whatever, everything, everything. Like I said, no limit with my diet. No limit at all. No limit with my diet. I eat anything. I eat everything that I see, but I just don't eat much. So that makes sense. So yeah. So anyway, thank you for the comment. But yeah, I would still do that. I would still do the mukbang. I would do the travel. Like I said, those are the things that travel tour. So yeah, it would be nice, right? So so anyway, you guys, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate for everybody's support, and I will see you guys soon again, either on my vlogs or my next live. Okay? So thank you guys and be safe. Good night, good night, good night, everyone. and be safe, and we'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy my streaming today. So bye. You take care, guys. You take care and be safe. Say bye, everyone. Bye. Bye, Exno. Bye, Geraldine. Bye, Mary Rose. Uh, bye, Undisi. Bye, Jireen. Bye, Indaitisai. Bye, everyone. Like I said. And bye, Linkis Peewee. So thank you, guys, for the support again. And we'll see you soon.